Hi everybody, my name is sethkbani, and in this video I'm going to show you how to design this. So let's step into Photoshop and then let's start with today's video. Okay, so we are going to have this. Let's go to Control N, type Control N, and then you're going to have your new document like this. I'm going to set here to 2000, then I'll set here to 2000. Then I'm going to leave here to 72 pixels per inch. Also make sure here is pixels. Let's call it make up flyer, and then RGB color here because I don't intend to print it, and then don't color manage, whatever it is. Let's leave it like that and click on create. Now I want you to go to new view and then go to new guide layout. Now, as you always know, I like to set my grids or my guides, and so I'm going to set here to 9. I'm going to set here to 9, leave the rest 0, and then click on OK. We have something perfect like this. We're going to start with the background. Okay, so the background, what we are going to do is I'm going to pick my rectangular tool. If you can't find it, right click it. You have options, you choose rectangular tool, then over here, or no, around somewhere here, just click drag and just drag it down like that. Put it as much. That's it, and then set the stroke here to this. That's no stroke. And then the fill, let's click here and let's give it a particular color. That is 992A39. Okay, it's kind of reddish. Click on OK, and so you have that color. That's what you want. Now you also want to create a new layer again. Then you want to click on it and then pick any size, something like this. Okay guys, so something like this, you can create something like this and then you release it. Okay, so color white. If it's not color white, make sure you go here, set the stroke to no stroke, click here, set here to color white, or you can pick it from here as well and then choose color white. Click on OK, and then just click here. Make sure you click on the move tool. So already it's beginning to look interesting. It looks beautiful, something like this. What you want to do now is Control T. Let's see. So you can see it starts from here and then enters there. What we want to do next is click over here again. Okay, click on a rectangular tool, and then I want you to drag, create a new layer over here. Okay, so it doesn't mess with what we're about to do, and then just drag it there like that. Okay, just drag it there like that. It's no big deal. We can always come back to re-edit it. So something like this. Double click it and then come and pick this reddish brick color or whatever whatever it is. Okay, I think this is quite good, but I still feel like we can do more work to it. So let's select these two, Control T, and then you just want to drag it up. Okay, yeah, one thing I like about, we want to align it well. Okay, so let's drag it up a little bit. Guys, remember you want the exact space over here to be the exact space down here as well. Okay, it helps with the balancing. Now I think we are done with Control H to bring the lines. I think we are done with this. Let's put everything in a group. Okay, select everything, put it in a group, and then let's call it BG for background. Okay, now let's pick a rectangular tool again. Somewhere here, I want you to hold Alt or Shift depending on the I want you to hold Shift depending on the version of Photoshop you are using. Okay, and just create a perfect square. Now I want to double click it, and then I want you to set it to color white. Nice. So something like this. This is great. Okay, let's duplicate it again. Control T. If you're using Photoshop CC 2021, 2020, thereabout and up, you can use the Alt key to get a perfect transformation or resizing. Alright, I like this. I'm going to double click it to change the color to color black so that it stands out. Now I'm going to put this in a group. Control G to put it in a group. I'm going to call it let's call it lips. Okay, and then 1 2 3 4. All right, so let's resize it. Let's drag the last one down here and send it down there a little bit. All right, so you want to let's drag the last one more down as well. Now let's select all of them, and then I want us to choose this. Okay, so let's pick this one, drag it up more, a little bit more. Okay, let's pick them, select only the lips and pick this one. Still, I feel like this time let's resize these ones, these little ones so that they fit. Okay, let's send this one down a little bit, and let's set this one up a little bit. Alright, so let's select all the lips, and then let's pick this again. Now I love the spacing around it. Okay, I love the spacing around it, but we also have to make sure that this white really surrounds everything. Okay, so first and foremost, I am going to drag a line from here all the way to the middle here. Okay, so you can see I dragged it from here all the way to the middle here. It's going to be really important, so guys, remember that. I'm going to click Ctrl T on this white one, and then we can see it falls in the middle there. You can hold Shift and Alt and then drag it out. Not too much though. You can see over here it falls in the middle. Now there's some space over here, we need to make sure it is covered. So over here, the red one, Ctrl T to transform it, and then I want you to then hold Shift and Alt depending on the version of Photoshop you're using, and just drag it down like that. And then let's see, there are some few things we gotta correct, and so we just want to make sure it is nice and really classy. So all the lips, select all of them, and then let's see. Okay, so the color white, we need to boost it up a little bit more. Alright, so Shift and Alt again, just give it a little more push, and I think it's good. It's good now. Now guys, if you're able to do this without the hassle like I did, then congratulations, you really did well. Okay, but this is what I wanted to create. Okay, so now I have created it. I'm happy we're able to do that. The next thing we are going to do is we also want to put in the details over here. So now this is lips, right? Let's open it, and then the black over here, let's go here, and then let's go and bring lips, right? Because we named it lips. So let's drag it in there and then leave it. Okay, and then resize it, drag it in there like that, and then right click it, and then let's click on create clipping mask. That way it's in there. Now you can see the lips is too big because it doesn't fit well into the box. So what you're going to do is you're going to resize it. Don't worry if the nose is showing, It's the lips that is going to stand out still. So I think this is great. You cannot close it. The next one is, let's call it hands. Now these are pedicure stuff, and so we're still going to call it hands, pedicure and manicure stuff. Okay, so this one, let's drag it into Photoshop and then let's leave it. Now if you do it well, it's going to be really nice. If it's not nice, it means you didn't really create a nice, you didn't space it out nicely, or you did not spend time to really do the alignment well, as I did. Alright, so let's put it in there as well, and then let's try and keep it in the middle, drag it up like that. Great. You cannot close it. Now this one, we are going to call it feet, right? And then let's drag the feet image in there. This one, drag it in there like that, and then leave it, and then let's resize it. Okay, drag it in here, right click it, and then create clipping mask. All right, and so I want people to really see almost all right, so something like this. So now at least you can see the legs, the full legs, and you can also see them working on it like this. I think this is great. I like this. Let's close it, and then this one, let's call it eyes. Sexy eyes, you know. All right, so we're going to click over here, and then let's go, and then let's drag eye. Where is the eye? Let's pick this eye, drag it all the way in there, and then leave it, and then drag it here, enter, and then right click it, and then create clipping mask. Now I feel like the eye is too big. Let's resize it. Let's resize it. It fits naturally in there. This is awesome. Okay, so we are done with it. If I say eyes, you know this is the eye, you know this is the feet, right? You can make it invisible. You know all of them because you've labeled it nicely. Please do same. It makes your work nicer and beautiful. Let's zoom in, and then let's pick Control H. Let our this thing show. Let's pick rectangular tool again, and then maybe let's drag. What do you say? Let's drag it from here all the way, maybe here. I don't know, I feel like it's too big, but it's Photoshop. We can always come back and change whatever we need to change over there. Okay, and then I'll duplicate this again, and then with this I am just going to drag this here, and then maybe drag it down a little bit, and then maybe this one I also feel like I should drag it up a little bit, you know, and then drag this photo shoot a little bit. I don't know, but I feel like this is great. Now let's go, and then let's pick, what are we picking? This one. Let's drag it in there, and then let's release it. Okay, and then resize it. Okay, now guys, remember this is a bridal makeup. Our job is to make people know the kind of stuff that the guy does or the lady does, and so we need to really pick photos that really portray the work that the person does. Okay, now you can see there are some photography stuff over here. I don't want the photograph because the photograph is not really important. Bride and then the makeup artist are really important, so I'm going to keep them in the picture because this is the, let's say this is us, and then this is the client. Okay, so but we don't do photography, so we're going to keep the photography out of the whole scene. Nicely done. And then let's also bring in our makeup stuff, this perhaps, and then drag it here, drag it here. You want to have it on top of it, drag it on top of it. Great. And then let's just increase it perhaps a bit. Okay, I feel like this is already good. I like it so far. This is awesome. And then let's come and then let's pick this, drag it there as well. Now with this, let's drag it behind that, and then let's try and then see how it's going to fit into the whole thing. Okay, so I think so far this is good. We are going to put it in a group, and then what name should we even give it? Let's call it bridal makeup. Okay, so we have that one also done and sorted out. Let's bring in the name. Okay, so this is the name that the client gave me. She's a very good makeup artist, so if you really want to patronize her work, you can give her a call. Okay, so with this I am going to use Quadzo. Now I'm going to leave it in the description for you to download. Okay, so you need not to worry at all. And then over here I'm going to keep it bold, and then the font size, you want to make it very big, so 43, almost double the size. It still doesn't really stand out for me, and so I don't know, I'm still going to keep it quite bigger. Over here let's keep it 20 to space it out. Wow, it's very small. Control T and then Control H. What I'm going to do is I'm going to keep it over here, then I'm going to drag it all the way here. You feel me? You feel me? Okay, so keep it up there. So let's pull it up there. I want it to be on top of the line over here. Awesome, great. Now let's double click over here for our layer styles to pop up. Nice. Now we are going to just work on the bevel and emboss. Let's drag it so we can see the effect over here. I'm going to keep here inner bevel, and then I'm going to keep here smooth, and then I'm going to keep the depth over here 532. Okay, and then I'm going to keep it up here. The size here I am going to give it 3, and then the soften here I am going to keep it let's see, in fact the size, let's keep it 7. You can see how it's changing. Let's zoom in and let's see, it's changing. And then the soften over here perhaps 4. Okay, now that's good so far. Let's see, the angle definitely 90, the altitude definitely 30. Now click over here. I want you to come and pick this, and then change here to screen. The opacity here, change it to 50%. Change here to multiply. The opacity here, change it to 50%, and then click over here. Let's give it this color code FED374. all right, and then enter, and then click over here. Let's give it this particular color code 2C1E0D, and then click on OK, and then that is it. Just click on OK now, and then we are going to have this nice look over here, exactly like mine. If yours is different, please start all over again, and I believe you are going to get it. Okay, so I'm going to put this in a group. I am going to call it name. Okay, now since the client doesn't have any logo, I'm not going to put a logo there, but then I also want to put the services. You know, I need to put the services over here, so I'm going to type over here, come and then pick the services, because these are very important to the client, and I'll paste it there. But I don't also want to use the same font. I want to give it a different font. We used Quadzo, now let's use Montserrat, and so Montserrat it is. I'm going to keep it caps over here, and then I'm going to make here bold, and then I'll keep here, let's see, 19. Let me see. It's too small. It's too small. Okay, so Control T, and then let's see how we are going to deal with that. Drag it up, drag it like that. Okay, so maybe 63 will do. Okay, and then let's pick a rectangular tool. Let's create a square around it, or a rectangle around it. Double click it, let's pick color black over here, and let's keep it underneath service. Click on service now, and then let's see what we have. Now make sure it's caps over here, the same thing, everything is the same, but the color over here, let's change it, and then let's go and pick that color white. Also, we want it to be too compacted, so let's keep it 0. Let's see. Yeah, that is it. Now let's zoom in. We can do one thing, okay, and that is this. I want you to hold control. Now I want you to click over here. Now you can see that the box is selected. Sweet. I want you to click on the move tool. Now make sure service here is clicked. Click on service, make sure it's clicked. I want you to click over here, and I want you to click over here. It places it in the middle perfectly of the whole rectangle, and that is also nice. It's a professional way to do things. Control D to deselect it, and then duplicate service, and then push service here. Now we are going to keep it color black. Also, we don't want it to be caps, so let's take it off. Now let's go here, and then let's pick nails. Control C, double click it, and paste it. Awesome. Now let's drag it here. You want to make nails semi bold, so that it stands out a little bit from the other ones as well. Also, come here and pick your rectangular tool, and then just find a place that you think is the middle of the word, and then make sure your stroke is off. The color here, let's check and pick color black. Alright, so that is it. Now the nails over here, click on it, go to paragraph. If your paragraph is not there, go to Windows, and then go and look for paragraph here. It's going to pop up. Make sure this side is selected, okay, and then keep it close to it like this. Now let's see, let's call it nails. Duplicate it 1, 2, select both of them, and then bring it here, okay, and then this one, bring it somewhere here. We'll work on the details later also. Let's pick makeup. Let's name it makeup. Let's open it. Let's name it makeup. Close it. Let's open it. Let's go for pedicure. Let's name it pedicure. Open it. Let's name it pedicure. Close it. Now with this selected, click on your move to hold shift and drag it like that. Drag it like that, and we are done with that. It went back. Wow. Let's drag it again. Shift and then move it like that. Move it like that. Alright, so that is good. Also, what we are going to do is let's pick this, and let's create a very thin line. Very thin line. Like that. And then let's change the color to color black. Okay. Then I want us to type over here and pick call, and then paste it over there. Now Control T, and then let's resize it. Okay. Now I think we are going to resize it more. I don't know, but I feel like we are still going to resize it more. Okay, let's open here and let's see. Everything is perfect here. Duplicate it and then bring it down. Hold shift and drag it down. Now let's go and pick our numbers. These two numbers. Double click it and paste it. All right, push shift and then drag it down, and then okay. We also want to come here and then let's make it 80. Let's see. 80 is not bad. Let's make it 85. Let's see. So 85 it is, and then let's drag it down. Okay, you also want to make sure it hits the line over here. The last one though, over here, let's select it. Okay, and then guys, make sure here is 0. If here is not 0, click it and then convert here to 0. Type 0 there, make sure there is 0. Okay, now double click it and then select the one underneath it. Okay, you see we want it to be the same size over here. So over here, let's boost it to 40. Let's see. Let's reduce it to 30. Let's see. Great. So 30 is good. 30 is good. I also feel like we should change. Let's drag it down a little bit more. I also feel like we should change the color also a little bit. And so let's click here. Let's choose 76085. Okay, so this is good. Let's zoom out. Let's zoom out. Let's zoom out. Okay, now I don't like the way it is too crumpled down here, but thank God everything is in a group. So I'm going to put this in a group, and then I am going to call it tail. Okay, everything is in a group. It makes it quite simple, right? Very simple. So we are going to select the telephone numbers. We are going to select the pedicure, the makeup, then the nails, the services. This one, going to select them all, and then we're also going to select the bridal makeup as well, because we can see bridal makeup here. And then Ctrl H. Let's drag it up a little bit. And I think we are done, guys. We are done. Now you can customize it by putting, social media handles here. Okay, you can do that as well. I think that's all. And so Control Alt Shift E to merge everything into one particular layer. Now this is one of the things that I do when I'm done with my designs. I like to boost all the colors and to make everything blend together nicely. And so once I duplicate it like this, I'll go here to the blending modes and I set it to soft light. Now you can see all of a sudden, let's see how it was like at first, and then let's see how it is now. You can see all the colors over here are boosted up. All the colors here look so attractive now. Okay, so that is what I do. Now guys, if you love this video, please feel free to hit the bell icon and subscribe to this channel as well. And then if you want to buy any of my PSD files, just check the description. You're going to find a link over there to a seller website. You're going to see a variety of PDF files to get for your projects. I love you all, guys. See you in the next video. Peace.